move to chapter 3 called Spy Name Chooser. So I hope you already finished the first 2 chapters. So within this wanted poster chapter we practice adding the multiple widget, including a text and image, and putting them customized with certain properties. And for this chapter, we will move to adding some interactive way. So starting from a button. A button means you are now have some the element which you can press, and once you push this button, it will trigger some events or some action. And to do that is we will need to learn how to create a function within GUI 0 library. Actually, is that also the standard way for Python. And then we add some names so that when you press the button, the spy name will be randomly displayed. So we will learn how to use random, and through the random to choose the random name. Last but not least is once you have a list of the random names, we will need to put this name into GUI and make that displayed. Is like this way. So now the primary improved thing is through this chapter is you will get our push button function you can learn. And here, so again, with last 2 classes is I have already put our source code here. And then this already put that into the GitHub. So if you go to this Yasen star Python and come to the subfolder GUI Python, you now have the chapter 2, the source code here. So I also put this my cat image here so that you can use. Or if you back to here, you can get this MindMap file, so that is keep updating. So all the links, reference materials you can find from this MindMap. And I also export this MindMap to our Markdown file. So from this Markdown file, you can see the key message, but unfortunately, I cannot export the link, the URL. Reference link here. But you can have this. So I will put them into some nodes instead of the active link. Then you can get those links later on from the MindMap. So let's come to the MindMap. Is we within this chapter we will try to finish these 4 parts one by one. So let's start to do this. So close this and come to the chapter 3. So far we learned customized GUI with a variety of different options. I also introduced this GUI 0 website. Is if you come to the widget, this drop-down list, you have this almost nearly 20 different widgets. For this video is we are adding a push button, so you can also learn what is push button here and how do I make one push button with some syntax, and then the method properties. Primarily is we will use this background color property. And we will try to use some of the properties during the course. So let's do this one by one. So first, if you read through the book on this chapter, we're starting to build the different steps of the program. So let's make our first part is the spy1.py. And let's go to here. So what we will put in spy1. So first we will have our library load. So from GUI 0 import app, and we also need to import the text. Then you remember is we should at least have our app display. This app we need to define, so we should give our app this the app. We now put this all capital top secret. So let's run. So we should get our GUI window. So top secret is here, and we make our text. So text is after this function. So this text we should have our certain function, but later on we will do that. After app, we can add our title. Is our text widget. App push the red button. You can highlight the red. So to find out your spy name. So let's run this minimum things. So push this red button. So now let's add this button. So this button we will have that with the name is this push button. So we don't need our, I think it's we should load anything. So we don't need to load the push button. It can be used. So let's make this. So after title, so button is push button app with choose name. Text is the property of the button. Tell me. So now we don't have our push button. So I think it's we should load push button, then it's ready. But not sure here. So let's go to the spy one. So you can see here we have this push button. So we can make this push. So once we push is we got our choose name. So but let's run. So you can see here is as mentioned also in the book. So this is our function arrow. So name arrow. Name choose name is not defined. So here is not defined. So here is our, let's see. So pushed. So actually, so we want to do is when you push a button, is do something. Something is similarly like this push. Then it should print pushed. You can see here. So when I push, it's get this pushed. So and then if I run this again, so you can see it's pushed, but it's not what we are going to do or intend. We want to make our the choose name because we are using a GUI now, so we don't want is there's something displayed on the command window that is not the graphic user interface. So, but within this spy one, this choose name is not defined. So what we need to do is we should make our definition. So we can do this definition earlier. So we can do this def choose name, and we just print button is pressed. So now let's run this. So now this is the function name here. So name is not defined, so we are not yet saved. So now when I do this, you can see button is pressed button is pressed. So if I don't make that as a function, I just print, then that's will not waiting for your push button command or this activity. It just print one time and it will be stopped. But if we put this as a function name, and then create anything here is displayed here. But again, display to a command window is not our final goal. So I will close this. But at least within these lines, we have we call this MVP, minimum variable product. So this small program is no error and it can be executed, but we will continue to do is our work is now. Let's go to the spy tool and keep adding more things. So our button is not the right yet. So if you put in here is BG is the background color. So let's see. So button.bg equal to just red. So let's have a look. So now you got your the right color. So let's see text color. Text color. So it's this black. No, maybe it's we put button text color is white, and we should have this. Do we have the bold, aligned, height, image, text size? Let's make a text size bigger. Maybe we put this 30. It's an integer. So let's say 30 was the. Okay, now you get our very big red button. So when you press this, you get button is pressed. So this event is handled by the program now. So you can check from here to get other the properties that you want to make. So that is what we can customize our button. Now let's add some name. So on the new line, add a list of the first name and the list of the last name. So this name is we will use to display. When you press the button, we will display as a text. So first, the name is with these parentheses. Square parentheses is the list. So we will do this like see. So Barbara, Woody, PB, Ruth, Smokey, Jennifer, Ruby, and also put my the second name is I put this Yasin. That is first name, and let's make the last name is Spindles X Mysterioso Dungeon Patties, yes, and my last name, just mixing that. Flamingo Breeze. Yeah, you can use any of your interested name, and we should also have a random. So now we learn this random import. We need to have this choice. Then we have a random choice. So spy name. That is a text result. So it's from the choice. It's the now the choice is a random choice. So random choice first name. The string first name and last name are both are string. So string can be used is the addition symbol to combine. That is similar like this concatenate. And and you add with our space. So they have a space between last name and the first name. So then another random choice, last names, and we can print spy name. So just in the background you can see, so which one is the truth. So Tiberius is the number 3, dragon is number 3, so let's run again. So Smoky is the number 4, so and then the cat is the number 4. So and then the let me create this one. So number 6 and number 5. So that is both, but it's great. It's choose my full name now. Now, what we will do is now from this spy tool, you can generate our random spy name. We need to put this spy name here. So then let's make our spy3. So how to make those back to your GUI? So you just need this or another name. So now this name value, we bring that is first we have create our name is text app. By default this is our just this empty, and name dot font text size. You remember this? We put that big, and then name dot value is spy name, and we don't need to print this spy name here in the terminal. So use the control and with this slash, then you can add comments. And whenever we press button, it will run this program, and I hope it will get. Let's see. So Jennifer Zhao is not changed. So we just gave this button is pressed, but we are not refresh our buttons activity. Button always print this text, and we only run this choice one time. So what we will need to do is we will put this the activities inside our truth name. Then this truth name will have our the result for the name that to be displayed. So let's continue. So what we have putting is here. So you see, so let's make that as the spy4. We are adding this first name, last name, spy name, print this inside the truth name. So here, spy name. We don't print, but we can put that here. Then this one can be commented, and ensure you have this indent. Without indent, it will be in the primary. The code is not here. But here you see spy name is inside your truth. So print we have this spy name, and then this we should also define the spy name earlier. So let's see. So random push button. So this spy name value is spy name. So that is we should return. And name value is the truth name. And then let's run now. So we have op so big, but it's not changed. So it's still not the finished. So we have spy name. We print this spy name. Let's make that smaller, 40. And here, name value is this truth name. So let's see. So what is this name value? Button and let's see, button push and button background, button display, and we put that here. So what we will do is name equal to text, app text equal to empty, and this one name value. So we put that inside here. So we don't need to return. So name value is spy name. It's like this way. So now let's run this. Nothing here. When you click, you click. So now it's so big. So let's make this smaller. Yeah, good. So whenever you press this button, now they have this first name, last name, and spy. But again, so do we need to every time define this first name, last name? So that is also the duplicated. So whenever you see something is repeat running, so let's define that outside. So first name, last name. Then, well, we don't need this. But you need to use the first name, last name. So you need to transfer that into the function. So let's run this again. Oh, it's choose missing two required position, first name, last name. So here, so when we call our function, so here, names, last names, we should give these arguments as, oh, name is not defined. First name, last name. Let's see, so which line? Name value. Name value is here. Name value equal to, it's defined. I think it's not, oh, push button, choose name, last names. Spy name is chose from here, chose from here. We transfer these two in. Choose name. So I think it's that maybe not allowed within this push button thing. So let's make that back. Okay, so let me run again. Press. So that is the way. So let me double check is with this last program. So you can see here is we have two import, and then we define our program. And this program, function program, doesn't have any arguments, and that is can be used here. Looks like it's this button. The syntax we should understand more. So button, from this push button, you should not have any arguments, I think. So these just are empty arguments, and then display the captain or text. Then you can have these properties to define the button, and you define another text called name. And the name text size you can set as the property, but there is a name value. We put that into the function. So every time when we press our button or push this button, this value is assigned by this choice. So that means is we are not allowed to put this outside this truth name. So that is interesting. Is when we use this as GUI 0 library, is maybe not like this vanilla Python. So I can also elaborate this further with some investigation. But for now, I hope it's through the past 3 and 4 programs I'm tracking here, you can get this running as well as what I have done. So that is the additional interactive method we are adding into this GUI 0 practice. Now you have our interactive button you can push, and they gave you some response. So that is the GUI programming. Is you should not limit yourself only see something pop up from computer. You need to interact with computer. So the button is the first the try, and the next the video is or next chapter we'll go to this meme generator. Let's working some more interactive altogether. Okay, then that's a conclude on this chapter. I hope you also get some ideas. Even here is I leave with certain open arrows, but I restore to this SPY 4, which is a working program now. But if you got some ideas or comments on whether is where is I have some wrongly the program, this please comments, and then this once I have some customized things, I will add more. So thank you for your watching. See you.